What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life and TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Insecure Season 4, Episode 7, Low-Key Tripping. Now, I think that everybody that I read on Twitter who watched this episode, they were tripping. A lot of people were complaining about the fact that Molly was talking about Issa on her vacation. And I watched this episode, I was like, she really wasn't talking about Issa on this vacation, not the way that they were making it seem. She heard Issa's voice and she made a comment. They was acting like she was talking about Issa all through the damn vacation, like she didn't know how to enjoy her vacation without bringing up Issa, and I didn't think that was the case. A lot of people that were they were excited about the finger fuck scene on the plane. I was like, y'all bitches tripping. You know, there was reasons to be tripping that people weren't tripping, and reasons that they were tripping that I wasn't. I was like, really, girl? Okay, anyway. It's Molly and Andrew's time. We start off at the crib. Damn, what happened in the beginning? We start off at the crib. No, we don't. We start off at the restaurant, at the Ethiopian restaurant. Now, remember last week I was saying that if Molly had seen Issa, she was going to either one, confront her, or two, pretend she don't see her. Well, we find out Molly did see her. Not only did Molly saw her before Issa even got to the door, she saw her getting out the car. You know what I'm saying? And when she saw her, she said, okay, here we go. Like she was readying herself for whatever was about to go down. Like I said, she was going to either confront her or ignore her. And so what she did, she turned sideways to the door, pretending like she was on her phone. Okay? During this time, Issa was coming to the door. Issa saw her. Issa got back in her car. Molly turned to look and saw Issa getting in the car. It looked like Issa was running away. I didn't think Issa was walking that fast, but she looking at like, oh really? This bitch just going to ignore me? Really? So she gets back home with the Ethiopian food with Andrew there. It's almost like Andrew to move the fuck in, y'all. Why is it that when chicks have nice places, nice apartments, the dude always got to come stay at their house? They like the dude moving in. Why is that? Why is that? I can understand Molly don't want to go to his house because he got a roommate. You know what I'm saying? But that's common in Los Angeles. I guess not for lawyers, you know, because she got money. She got a little money right there. My bracelet, this is what I had on earlier today. Don't go with what I got on right now. I'm lounging in the crib right now. So she, you know, said, Andrew, I just ran into Issa. He was like, ooh, how was that? And that girl said that Issa ran away from me like I was a job. I find that shit hilarious, but it don't apply to Issa. Issa don't run away from jobs. Issa have a hard time getting a job. She was at that one dead-end job for I don't know how many fucking years. So I can't see how she applied. Well, maybe she wasn't speaking of Issa specifically, just making a metaphor. Like sometimes I be saying people know they scared in a hook in church on Sunday morning. Something like that. So she probably was saying, she ran away from me like people run away from a job. Not necessarily pertaining to Issa. That shit was funny. That was funny to me. That was funny. But she was like, you know what? I ain't finna sweat that shit. We finna go on this vacation. We gonna enjoy ourselves. Issa ain't on this trip. It's me and you, boo. Now, Andrew and Molly have only been together for a couple months. 5, maybe. So they taking a vacation together to Mexico, where his brother is gonna be. So she finna go meet the fam. Now the brother, he one of them organized people that like to plan everything, want everybody to stick to the plan. His brother would get on my damn nerves. If I don't want to get up and climb the fucking mountain at 4 a.m., then I'm staying in the bed. I didn't ever go on these trips, okay? So like we used to do trips with our friends back in St. Louis. And my one old friend had started inviting Mocha on the trips, and I wasn't on those trips, right? Mocha would always come back with stories like, Deidre had me climbing the fucking volcano. She had me going up this place. I didn't want to go. Everything, like Deidre would plan out shit. At 1 o'clock, we going shopping. At 2 o'clock, we going to lunch. At 3 o'clock, we going to be back at the spot. At 4 o'clock, we going to take a break. At 5, Deidre plans some shit out, y'all. I can't do organized vacations like that. Maybe on one day, let's get all our excursions out the way. The rest of the time, I'm a free for all it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever may be. You know, we find out, oh, something going on tonight. Let's go. But the whole planning, I don't know. One day I may have to go on an organized trip because I want to go with Love Fuller, and Love likes to plan things. So maybe I have to go on an organized trip and let my girlfriend actually plan shit, and I might actually enjoy it. I'm laughing now because I can't see myself enjoying that, being the organization of it all. Like, maybe we could plan one thing a day, but to have a whole day plan, I'd be tired. Lord, child, I'd be tired. I'm telling you right now. And if you one of the people that love to be organized, you're going to be mad at me because I'm be like, I'm still sleeping, I'm sleeping in. I done missed the bus. I probably done missed the bus on purpose just so you can go on without me. Go on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm going to have to try it one day just to see if I can really get into it and just like let go and let somebody else be in control of the activities. Because I really want to go on a trip with Love Fuller one day. She love be traveling to places I wouldn't even think about traveling. I'd be like, damn, you went there? Huh, that wasn't even on my list, but now I want to go. Like, she sent me to Turkey. She sent me all these pictures from Turkey. I'm like, damn, who thought to go to Turkey? Love did. And I want to go with Love one day. Okay, so anywho. What the fuck was I talking about? I was on Molly. Oh, my Andrew's brother. So they getting ready to go to the airport. Well, they getting ready, like I said, they planning this trip. She's saying she got some little freaking stuff for him. He got some little freaking stuff for her, you know, set aside. They gonna do the damn thing. Oh, another thing. People were saying that that's all Molly and Andrew do is fuck. Now, I'm gonna tell you, that's all that I've really seen of this relationship as well. I don't think that they have chemistry for me. However, we on vacation. And if I'm taking Sam to the beach, which means I'm taking my man with me, if I'm taking Sam to the beach, we fucking all day long. Every time we could think about a word, but we could sneak off to, I'm gonna get it in. I'm just letting you know. So people that was complaining that that's all they do is have sex, that's what you're supposed to do on vacation when you bring your bae with you. I'm just saying, that's what you're supposed to do. All that planning and shit. You're supposed to let go, be free, do some stuff that you ain't never did before. Be out on the cliff side, on top of the car, on the roof of the car, in the pineapple field. Might be telling a little bit too much. Might be okay. Anywho, so before she can go, she got a last minute meeting at work, right? So she goes to work, and her secretary didn't tell her about this meeting until the last damn minute. She's like, how come I didn't know about this earlier than this? And the girl was like, well, I knew earlier, but things got out of hand and stuff with the case. Look here, you supposed to be my assistant, homie. And if you don't tell me when things are supposed to happen, it makes me look bad. It makes me look bad because you doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? And a girl was like, okay, my bad. And a lot of people was like, she being real hard on that girl. Fuck that. That girl was there. If you were getting paid to keep me organized, keep me in line, and you knew that this meeting was planned way early in the morning, and you didn't think to tell me till the last minute of the day, hell yeah, I'ma chastise you. Hell yeah, as your boss, I'm finna chastise the fuck out of you. You don't get paid to make me look bad, sis. You don't. And I'm with Molly on that one too. So no, Molly wasn't tripping, in my opinion. Okay, so now she got to get to the airport. It's last minute. She run through the airport. I don't know what the fuck kind of shoes Molly had on. It was like some slippers, some slides, some, the kind that your grandma wear with the big wide band that go across the top of the foot and the flip, but they still flip flop in the back. Yeah, Molly had those on. But y'all was right. Molly was rocking some cute ass outfits through this entire fucking episode. Her that yellow floor when they was dancing in, baby, that bitch was fire. Whoa, I was like, you better, girl. Yes, I loved every outfit that she had on. What I did not love was that wig. Until they pinned it back on one side, and I said, okay, I could do with that. I could deal with that wig right there. But at first, that wig was giving me the blues. It was giving me Halle Berry tease. And y'all know Halle Berry wears some of the worst wigs in the entertainment industry in her movies, next to Tyler Perry's cast. I'm saying Molly was up there with that Halle Berry wig on until she pinned it back and then gave it a different look. But okay, so that she rushed to the airport. First she can't find Andrew. Andrew holding the plane, but she make it there in the last minute. They get on the plane, and they got the economy plus. The economy plus is supposed to be one step down from business class, I think, because it's first class, business class, and then economy plus. So you can still pay for all your little extras and stuff that you want to. You're just not sitting up front. So they sitting out there and they getting their champagne and they getting their whiskey and all that stuff they drink on. And there Kim Fields is. I think her name was Helen. She off of a 25-year marriage. She's gonna take every day by day. She on day number 3, baby, without his old lying, cheating, stinking ass. You know what I'm saying? Helen one of the people that normally would talk your ear off through the whole fucking flight, but they didn't show her, talking to them like that anymore. But in the meantime, Andrew and Molly, they was talking about what they had planned for each other, all the good loving that they gonna finna give each other. And he said, well, I got a little sunshine for her right now. I'm thinking he finna pull out a toy on the plane. What the fuck? No, he decides to finger fuck her on the plane. Now, if we was not on a plane where other people gonna load their ass on right after you get off, I probably, if they went to the bathroom, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But the fact they sat right there in that seat and he played with her vajayjay, all that sexual funk should have been rising up in the air. I know y'all sisters think that y'all summer's eve your coochies and you drink your pineapple juice and cranberry juice, that when you get sexually aroused, you still won't have no sexual funk. You still do. It's still there. It's still tinge. Somebody should have smelled it. And if somebody if they didn't smell it, they would have heard her feeling it. Like, if he doing it right, she should not have been able to contain her. The squirming, all that goodness. If he was doing it right, and then there should have been some moistness. Sometimes thick girls, like myself, I don't know if skinny girls have this issue, but I know thick girls do. Sometimes we sweat a lot. We perspire. And sometimes we can get up from a seat and there'll be some perspiration left on the seat behind us. Sometimes. This is similar to what's going on here with Molly. He's playing with the vajayjay, right? He's making her moist. There should be some seepage, something in the seat that is going to be left there for the next person to come sit in. Because the airline flight crew, when they come clean the planes, they ain't cleaning the planes. This ain't no COVID-19 flight. They ain't sanitizing shit. They come in there, sweeping off the seats, your little popcorn, your potato chips, and your trash that you left behind, picking up your iPhones and your telephones that you left behind. iPhone and telephone is the same damn thing. iPhones, iPads, telephones, whatever you left behind, your books, your crossword puzzles, they getting all that stuff, right? But they ain't sanitizing shit. No. So you see somebody else would come on that plane and sit in that same seat as Molly's seepage. That's nasty, y'all. That's nasty. There's a time and place for everything. I can like to consider myself a freak in the morning, freak in the evening, just like me. I like to consider myself that sometimes. But sometimes, that's a bit of decorum you may want to have about yourself. Just like, think about it. If you're doing it, what makes you think that the person who was just on the seat before you didn't do it too? Nasty. It was fucking nasty. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so they get off the plane. They go into this beautiful hotel. Molly speak her little Espanol. Hey, what I'm saying? Bienvenidos, hola papi. All that stuff. Despacito. All that Spanish. I actually Well, I don't know Spanish as best as I should know more Spanish than I do. I'm surrounded by Cubans and Puerto Ricans 24/7. I've taken Spanish lessons since 5th grade. I even moved to Costa Rica and took Spanish 4 as a course, and I still am not nowhere close to being fluent in Spanish. But anyway, Molly was fluent. Yes. She was saying all that shit, right? Got them some free caviar, whatever. They know what the fuck they was getting, but it was free. They took that shit, and she gets to meet the brother. The brother is a bit anal retentive. He with his wife Lydia, I think that was her name. They so happy that they gonna be there. And Andrew had already warned Molly about how anal the brother is, and she was like, "Look, baby, let's just rest. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Can we just chill for the night?" You know, the brother had some nice massages scheduled for the night on the by the beach so they could watch the sunset. I would have did that shit. I'm letting you know right now. That's relaxing as fuck to me. I had fell asleep right there. Okay. But then afterwards, he had a 7 o'clock dinner. And then he had something else scheduled. And Andrew like, can we just skip the dinner? You know what I'm saying? You know, I was like, fuck the dinner. Let's go to the massage by the sunset. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? I could do the massage. Fuck the dinner. But he wanted to skip that and go. Anyway, they went back to the room. The room was nice and beautiful. And, you know, so she want to show him her freak bag. You know what I'm saying? She put out some lube. It's probably some warmer lube with some flavored warmer lube. Pada bam, pada bing. Okay, bam. Then she pulled out her little lingerie. It was cute. I was like, okay, girl. And then that was it. Me and Andrew was like, that's it? Oh, my bad. My bad. She was like, yeah, what the heck did you expect me to bring out? Like, what? Andrew had the clit stimulator. He had the Benoit balls. Then he had another little anal vibrator. He had it all. He was ready to go. Let's go. Let's do this. And she was like, oh my. Who's that for? You or me? You know, that's basically what she was saying, you know. Who is that for? You or me, okay? But, you know, they end up smashing and dashing. They went out on the balcony. They smashed their ass off. Bada bada bing. You get to see Andrew's little ass. I don't know why they like to show us Andrew's ass. His ass ain't attractive to me. It does nothing for my libido. Nothing. Somewhere between this first season that we saw Andrew and now, Andrew has he's added more weight to him. I don't know if he just bulked up intentionally, but he added it more in his face, and his attractiveness has decreased some. He wasn't all that cute to me anyway. He was an Asian bae, but he wasn't like, I want to get with him, you know what I'm saying? But now I look at him like, what's wrong with him? Something's off with Andrew. That's how I look at him now. I don't know what it is. Anyhow, they did their damn thing. That's as they supposed to do. They supposed to fuck on the balcony outside. Yes, I'm not mad at them for that. I'm not mad at them for that. Do your damn thing. They did it so damn good, they missed the whole night's activities. The brother was a little tad bit upset with it. Now let me go back to Lydia for a second. Lydia was a little bit extra. She's putting 20 on 10. Damn, Andrew, why you didn't tell us Molly was a 10? Bring it down, sis. I know I see you want to give me a compliment, but you going over the top with it right now. You're going over the top with it right now. Then she was like, Molly, I hope you don't come out in your bathing suit because it's going to make me want to go to the gym. Yada, yada. You trying too hard. She was reminding me of one of those people that was trying to make herself feel comfortable around black people. That's what that reminded me of. Like, they try to relate. They try to over compliment you. So, you know, basically it's trying to make themselves comfortable. That's what it was. And but when Molly said, Andrew, should I worry about Lydia trying to fuck me at the end of the night? I was feeling that at that exact moment too. I really was. Like, what the fuck is she on? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She doing too much. She putting 20 on 10 for a reason. Why? She trying to get some of this chocolateness. Is that what's going on? Okay, so anyway, they went for the morning hike. They didn't realize they was going on a hike. It's a 3-mile hike uphill. Turned out to be a 3-mile run. Okay. And I don't think they knew the difference between 3 miles and 3 kilometers because that sign said 3.3 kilometers. That ain't 3 miles, y'all. Just letting you know. 5 kilometers is 3.1 miles. That hike said 3.3 kilometers. That wasn't 3 miles. It was like a mile and a half, something like that. Anyway, they gonna do a morning jog. She got her little Starbucks coffee, whatever. gonna run on up this hill. And you know, the brother and the wife, they all yoga-fied, and they, you know, they got this. And Andrew and Molly run up like, whoo, you know, I'm out of breath and stuff like that, right? And but when they get to the top, the view is just beautiful. It's a beautiful view. So from that point on, they had a lot of fun. They went out dancing. Like I said, Molly's outfits were banging this entire episode. They went out dancing. They had a lot of laughs. I still just don't see the chemistry between Andrew and Molly. Maybe it's the chemistry between the actors that I'm not seeing. Because I think the chick who plays Molly, I think she's still a virgin. And sometimes you could tell, because she doesn't really know how to throw herself into the sexual role as much as I think could be done. But anywho, they had like some wonderful times, you know, some wonderful, loving, get down with it times. Damn, I hope I'm not going to go out of order here. I think this is the end of the night. I want to say at the end of this night, they went back to the room. She put on her little sexy lingerie. That shit looked good. It looked good on Molly. It looked good, period. I was like, that is an outfit, right? So she pushed him down on the bed, what have you. And then she put him back up. She put the mask on him, push him back down, and, you know, teasing him. You want this, don't you? You want this? And he's like, yeah, I want it, girl, want it, girl. She said, not until you eat this ass. I said, what? And then she turned around and she straddled his face, ass first, face down, ass up. That's the way she liked to fuck. That's the way he ate the ass, he ate the booty like groceries. I was like, okay. I guess they wanted to see, they gave us the angle of Andrew's hard penis inside of the pants. He ate the ass. I'm not saying that there's nothing really wrong with it, but just something was wrong with this scene. I'm just saying, I don't know, some of the way the scene played out just had me baffled, you know what I'm saying? But, okay, girl. All right, so, the next day, I think they down at the pool, they chilling and what have you. Somebody comes in the water, splashes water into Lydia's eye. She got the chlorine burning. Molly say, I'm gonna get you a towel, girl. I got you, right? She goes up there to go get a towel, and the towel girl is handing out the towels to some guests, and Molly behind him, and she steps up and she get a towel, and the girl refuses to give her a towel because she don't have a room key. Now, the white couple that was just in front of me, because Molly had been standing there, she walked up. When they walked up, the white couple that was just in front of me, you didn't ask them for a room key. So Molly made sure that she spoke on that. You didn't just ask the white couple for a room key. Then the girl's like, I don't know what you're accusing me of. You do know what the fuck I'm accusing you of. You didn't ask for a fucking room key. It wasn't a requirement until it got to me. Okay, so the girl was like, well, you just need to calm down. Let me call my manager, whatever. Or sometimes call my manager on you. And Molly was like, just give me a fucking towel. You know what I'm saying? So the brother comes out, and the brother shows his room key or what have you. The girl goes to hand the towel to him. Molly snatched that shit out of her hand and then walks to the water, right? Walks to the water, you know, gives the towel to the sister. And she real bent about that shit. And Andrew like, what the fuck up? What's going on? She's like, you know, just some typical bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Some typical shit. The brother come get in the water. And a discussion began. I don't remember who started it, but the discussion began about whether or not Molly was misperceiving what was going on. You know, the brother wanted to play devil's advocate. I can't stand when people let me back up here for a second. Andrew's brother sounded like most racist people. When they try to justify the racism, they will start off, well, let me play devil's advocate here, you know, or they will say comments like he said, you don't think I've been a victim of racism? I've been a victim of racism too. I understand what you're going through. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what race you are, what color that you are. None of y'all motherfuckers have had any experience anywhere close to what black people have had. And now I'm not going to take away from the fact that y'all have went through some terrible shit as well. But trust and believe me when I tell you, your experience in racism ain't nowhere close to black people's experience in racism. But okay, so they went through that little fucking argument back and forth, and I don't even want to really get into it much. And Molly said some shit that I agree with Molly through the whole conversation, especially my Asian people that's here on my channel. If I got into y'all, especially my Asian people, y'all motherfuckers ain't people of color until it benefits you. Half y'all don't even like black people for the most part. As a collective, I ain't gonna see half. I'm gonna say as a collective, because that's some cool ass Filipinos. I know some cool ass Vietnamese, and I think that's because they on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to the Asian classes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Andrew brother, I wanted to reach to the TV screen and punch him in his motherfucking throat and snatch his esophagus out of that bitch. I swear I did. I agree with Molly. Molly was not tripping at all, in my opinion. Not tripping at all. But yeah, Andrew was like, I don't feel that way. I'm not that way. And she was like, you different. There's always an exception to the rule. And Andrew, I really don't think you were that different in this situation. Because even the sister was getting offended too, because Molly said, y'all only people of color when it benefits you. That's true. It's true. But the fact that the sister and Andrew kept telling the brother, oh, just stop. No, not right now. Don't say that. Don't do that. I hate when a motherfucker do that too. Okay? Check your motherfucking people, homie. Check them. Stop letting your people slide when you know that they doing or saying some wrong shit. Don't stop. Don't say that. He didn't mean it that way. Don't do that bullshit. Check them bitches about what the fuck they said wrong, did wrong, and doing wrong. Check their ass. That's how you a motherfucking ally. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can tell me that you really understand what the fuck it is I'm going through. To actually call them on the actual bullshit that they doing instead of saying, don't do that. We don't want to ruin the night. Anywho, Andrew and Molly went back to their room, slept on separate sides of the bed. They didn't touch each other, look at each other, hug each other. They wasn't doing no fucking tonight. You know what I'm saying? She wake up in the morning, Andrew gone. She feeling kind of shitty. But Andrew came back in the room, claimed that they canceled plans with the brother. They gonna do their own thing today. The brother gonna do his own thing today. And Molly like, I hope I didn't ruin the trip. No, he apologized. No, he didn't apologize. When you apologize to the person that you offended. He didn't fucking apologize. That's what shit happened in my motherfucking job when them bitches try to accuse me and my own girl for stealing from her. And then the bitch, all the shit that she said we stole, the bitch had in her fucking house. And then she gonna tell my boss, supposedly, that she apologized. We didn't get no apology. And if they would have believed her ass, we would have lost our fucking jobs. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't get no apology. That's basically what Andrew brother just did with their fucking apology. You can fuck your apology. That's how I feel about you and your goddamn apology. So anywho, Andrew had got a few phone calls from Nathan. He's like, fuck, Nathan been blowing me up. Let me call him back. So he hit him up on FaceTime. Why you just didn't call him back? Why you got a FaceTime? Anyway, Nathan trying to figure out how to work the damn garage. And I can't get out. Okay, the garage remote is upstairs. What have you. You hear Issa voice in the background. Molly's like, really? Issa? So she back with Nathan, really, after he dogged her and did what he did to her. You know what I'm saying? This is the only conversation she had really about Issa, other than in the beginning after she had just off in the restaurant. So why was people tripping on Twitter about her talking about Issa? This is the only conversation she had about Issa. I probably would have said the same thing. She with Nathan? Matter of fact, I did. She with Nathan? Okay, so yeah, she was with Nathan, and then Andrew tried to say, well, he was going through some mental health shit during that time, and Molly like, oh damn, does Issa know that? I don't know, that's their problem. What the fuck you telling me any of it for then? If it's their business, don't tell me shit then. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, whatever. Fuck that. Nathan ain't get, fuck that. Okay, anywho, because he ghosted the fuck out of Issa. He didn't just go ghost. He was still on Instagram and Twitter posting and having a birthday party and celebrations and all that shit. And Nathan was doing all that, remember? Because Issa was seeing him. And he was just, and you could, respond back to a text. Not right now. You can do that shit. Fuck that. You can do that. And I got mental health issues, so I fucking know. Okay. Anywho, so the trip is over. They getting back. They back to LA, and they see Lawrence in the airport. Hey boy, hey. I'm something wrong with Jay Ellis' face. I don't know. I didn't like the way he looked. Did he always have the beard this episode? Maybe that's what the problem was. The beard game wasn't working for me. Saw Jay Ellis in the airport. They was kind of awkward. You know, she's like, hey, you know, they know what they want to hug or whatever. This is my boyfriend Andrew. This is, you know, Lawrence, and you know, that's it. That's pretty much it. So when Molly and Drew walk out of the damn airport, Lawrence picked up the phone and said, hey, how you doing? You got time for a drink? You want to talk? I've been thinking about you. Want to talk later? You know, that's how the episode ended. So he back. That's why he didn't make it to the block party. He was up in Frisco some damn where. Okay. He called Condoleezza Rice. That's who he called. He didn't call Issa, I don't think. He called condolences. That's who I figured he called. Y'all let me know down in the comment section who y'all think Lawrence called at the end. Doesn't really matter. Y'all agree with Molly that she was tripping. Like, Molly even called her damn therapist, dog. Like, I need to talk to you. I'm having a problem letting go of shit and letting go of anger, letting go of friends. I'm having a problem letting go of a lot of stuff. And she probably do need to still talk to somebody, but I still don't think that she was tripping at how she responded to the damn assistant. I don't think she was tripping how she responded to the brother. I just don't think she was fucking tripping at all. I don't. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. This has been Insecure. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.